Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, where we are on the PC version of The Sim. I don't even remember, well actually, it wasn't that long ago. I was gonna say I don't remember the last time we were actually, I hope that catches up. I don't know why that was so slow there. Uh-oh. That's a bit worrying. I think we're fine. But yeah, we're on the PC version just because, why not? Okay, there's a reason. I've been having such a great time with Project Airports, that's why we're here on the PC, so whatever. So what we're going to do, we'll kind of start off at my little airport again, and then we're going to make our way over into Europe, and we'll fly around there. So if you want to join on up on the PC or Xbox, you can of course do so. We're on US East servers, and all that good stuff. But hopefully everyone's having a fantastic Monday. Glad you enjoyed the video over this program over on Saturday. And yeah, that's kind of the plan. And of course, tomorrow we're going to be diving into GTA Online to check out the new heist. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I know the stream probably won't do well on that, but I don't care because I like GTA. So we're bringing back the Global Hawk. We did do a stream on Friday. I wasn't a fan of how that one turned out, so I deleted it. So we're back in the lovely little Global Hawk. It's an okay add-on. It's not perfect, especially when it gets to the cockpit side of things. But I do still enjoy flying this thing, so, you know. It's all good. And Monorific and Big Up and Louie and Shelton and Paul and Winston and Simon and Relax. Don't do it when you want. I'm sorry. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday. Perfect. We gotta go check out Paul's airport, by the way, because I know Paul made an airport. So we'll do that after we do a little touch and go here. Because the reason I came over here is because the developer of Project Airports added something over the weekend, which is amazing. Look at that. You could even place my logo in your airport. It's just so funny seeing that in the sim. Love it. But yeah, I mean, airport's been doing pretty good. We're almost up to 30 landings. Oh, speaking of Paul, there's Paul. Paul. I'm so sorry. Anyways, it's just been a good start to the week, so I apologize. Anyways, so let's get this thing booted on up here. Don't mind me. Get the chocks and cones out of the way, get the battery on, get the fuel valve going, and start up that engine. Excellent. I'm really happy with the thumbnail today as well. That was during one of my flights yesterday. Oops. Photogrammetry better on what? Just PC in general? I mean, I'm not seeing any issues with photogrammic imagery on console either. It's looking very nice. Sorry if asked already. Well then, you know what, Josh? I don't even have to read the rest of the comment. I'm just kidding. PS5 player on beta. I bought the Coronado Classic C172 in public release marketplace. Okay, hold up. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I bought the Coronado Classic in public release market. Yes. Oh. So there's something really weird with the PlayStation beta. Because the Aviator Edition planes don't show up or anything. I'm pretty sure if you go into My Library, so just go into the marketplace, it'll pop up with a warning saying there's no marketplace, whatever. Close out of that, go to My Library, and then scroll down to the 172 that you want. It might be disabled, so just re-enable it and you should be able to use it. Just know there might be issues with it, because if you do that, you won't see the prompt first, but if you restart the sim and come back later, it'll say, oh, there's missing content or something. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, if you want to activate it, go to My Library. I'm not sure why it acts weird on the PlayStation side, but that should get you back up and running with your third-party add-ons. Alright, and then do a little bit of... Because the thing I don't like, I mean, it's just... I can't move around the cockpit like I normally want to. So if you want to look at the thermal imaging screen, you have to look at it from an angle. It's just... I wish they would change that, but regardless, it's still a fun plane to fly, so we're going to fly it. Get our lights on. And away we go. Plus, I mean, the model of it is really good. Like, I do enjoy the looks of this thing. And Paul, Project Airports is brilliant. I have my own airport within a stone's throw of my house. Oh, that's awesome, Paul. Very nice. And snow, yes. I told you, we were going to be back in this thing. I like the wing flex on it as well. And hello, Sash. Welcome to the stream. And TWR, welcome as well. Good morning. And you're welcome, Josh. Hopefully that helps you out and gets you flying in the beta with the plane you want. But yeah, check out the wing flex when we take off. Look how they curve. Oh, it's so nice. I love it. So yeah, we'll do a quick little touch and go here, and then we'll move over to Europe and check out some user-created airports over there. And are we still going to be in the Global Hawk? Probably. I mean, we'll switch out eventually, but... I also had another comment, too, before I got rid of the lather stream, where they were confused why you were still hearing, like, the airflow, because obviously a drone, you're controlling this from the ground. You're really in the drone, because here, hang on, I can show it to you. You thought this was a drone? We're sitting right in it. And the reason they do that, at least I think the why to that, is because if the character was truly on the ground like it is in real life, and you were watching the plane, I don't think the plane would actually be loading anything in, because the sim's like, well, your character's not over there. So, you know, that type of thing is why I believe it's that way. I mean, that doesn't really bug me anyways. I remember seeing the comment last week. The Airport Maker is free, yes. You can go to projectairports.com and check it out. And Sleepy, hello! Welcome to the stream. That one World Cup song is in my head. The one that starts when the players come out on the field. It just always is in my head. I can't believe it's almost over, folks. I remember before the World Cup started, they said, oh, why are there so many teams and everything like that? I loved having so many games to watch. That was awesome. I hope they keep doing that for future World Cups. So, shadows and gears might look a little bit weird. I've been changing my settings, and it's so nice to have the PC version of the sim running so nicely. But I've noticed the frame generation really messes with ground shadows and the gears. But I don't really care, because I'd rather have smoother frame rates. So, if you see things looking a bit weird in the future of this stream, that is why. Oh no, Mark, that's definitely the opposite of what I've been hearing mostly on the VR side of things. But hopefully if you ever go back into it, it'll be better for you. Oh, nice, Sleepy, of course. Got Friends is awesome. I hope we'll eventually see them on the PlayStation Marketplace as well. Because definitely want to continue supporting them on that marketplace. Which, by the way, over the weekend I made a post on the... So if you don't follow my Discord, or the forums of Flight Sim, I made a post on the marketplace feedback side of the thread, where I keep seeing this like circle moment of everybody always saying, oh, it's console, it's whatever, blah 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 blah, that's why you're not seeing it. But that's just not true anyways, because we see what the Xbox has. I made a simple post and I said, look, all of this nonsense can be avoided. All these same questions and everything that you see on social media posts and the forums, especially when it comes to the PlayStation Marketplace, could all be avoided if Microsoft and Asobo would quit being absolutely terrible at communication. I mean, it's the biggest thing that's always been a huge disappointment to me with the Sim, is communication. It's just, it's terrible, and there's no other way to put it. But anyways, if they would come out and say, hey, look, this is what you can expect and not expect from the PlayStation 5 Marketplace. You can go through, it's like, are we going to get airliners? Are we going to do this? Are we going to get sceneries and livery packs? Or are we not going to get it? How hard is it to come out and say what to expect? Like, it's just the oddest thing to me. So, anyways, I made a post on there. You can read that on the forums and whatever, but it's just always fun. Every time I went back to it, I see the same comments. I go to Flight Sim's Twitter and Facebook and whatever else. I see the same things. What's with the PlayStation Marketplace? When are we going to get, you know, all that type of stuff. It's just always been odd to me, regardless of what platform it is. Flight Simulator and communication has always been absolutely horrendous. So, just thought I'd mention that. I had to post something, because it's just always fun. Every time I went back to it, it's just the same thing. It's like Groundhog Day. It's like, why can't you just come out and say what people who bought the program... The other thing that's funny, too, is people get mad when people ask about it. It's like, why are you getting mad that somebody who bought something wants to know what a major feature of the thing that they bought is going to be doing? You know, it's just... We're going on 3 months since the PlayStation Marketplace opened, and they've added 12 third-party items. 80% of which are Coronado aircraft, which, don't get me wrong, I like Coronado, but my goodness, when are we going to start seeing some differences here? Some variety. But anyways, just thought I'd mention that. I better not complain so much, because somebody said I complain too much in a comment as well, even though I'm just not really complaining, I'm just pointing out the obvious. It's just, if you guys would be more communicative, you'd have a lot less of answering the same questions over and over and over again, but I guess I like to do that for some reason. It's gotta be a top secret as to what we can expect from the marketplace on the PlayStation 5. So, just had to throw my 2 cents in on that forum post, because it's funny to me. It's like, why are we making this more difficult than it needs to be? I mean, my goodness. How hard is it to just be like, hey, you know what? You're not going to get airliners, you're not going to get livery packs, you'll get a very slight thing of content. A little sliver of cheesecake for your marketplace. Which I hope doesn't continue, but who knows with the new Xbox leadership at this point. Maybe they're directing all the developers to focus more on the Xbox and PC side and kind of... I mean, again, hopefully it doesn't happen, but who knows. It would be dumb if they really go away from doing much with the PlayStation side of the Sim. But only time will tell, folks. But alright, we'll head to Europe after this. Come on, Global Hawk. But yeah, see, now you can see what I was talking about with the gears. It's something to do with the augmented frames or whatever the stuff's called on PC. Frame generation. That's what I'm trying to say. But cool. It's just awesome flying around your own airport that you've created. I love it. But alright, to Europe we go. There have been some really cool airports made up in the Nordics up here. But hang on, let's see. Echo Golf Foxtrot Lima, India. Gotta check out Paul's airport here. There it is. My Global Hawk better fit here. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Oh. You don't even have my logo at your airport? I'm just kidding. Alright. Do you want to check out the new clouds? I don't think there are new clouds. People always say that every update, but I don't think they've changed anything regarding clouds. I'm gonna be honest with you. But every time there's an update, somebody says there's new clouds, but I don't believe that's the case. Nice, 7 landings already at your airfield. Can we actually go in this model, by the way? Oh. Is this your control tower? I love it. I'm a little bit worried about my wings, though. Because the Global Hawk does not have a short wingspan. Oh my goodness, who's parked in front of me? This is unbelievable. Alright. I mean, that's the other thing that's really weird is Asobo really, I don't know if it was Asobo's decision or Microsoft's, but they did not want to do much with crossplay with anything. Because we already know games are able to, you know, sign in with a Microsoft account. But yeah, they just, and they don't seem to be interested in doing it at all, based off the last developer stream that they did. And yeah, Tube, we're on the PC. Yeah, Sleepy. I mean, that's the thing I've been hearing too, because Asobo's the one, because everybody always likes to go immediately and blame, oh, it's Sony's fault, but Asobo's the one that's picking them to put over there. Which, I don't know why there's this whole thing. I don't know. I think in general the marketplace is just needing a reboot anyways. It needs new UI, it needs just new everything. Is the way I look at it. So yeah, we're gonna have to hug the right side here. My fat wings are a little too big. Oh my, not me to do all that. There we go. The stuff came up fast there. But a very lovely airport, Paul. I love it. And thank you for being a player who doesn't just... Because I've noticed some airports are just plopped right on top of buildings and everything. So I always appreciate an airport that's nicely tucked away from any actual structures. Because if this really continues to be the way that they do the marketplace... Oh, can I... What is happening? Oh, no. Why is my resource usage low all of a sudden? I come to England and everything freaks out. Are you okay? Why are you freaking out? Oh, this is why I don't like streaming PC. Just always something dumb happens. Like, why are you even freaking out? I think it's slowly getting back there. But anyways, if it continues being this low on this, I'm gonna chalk it up to it's gonna be Microsoft, where they're just like, hey, you know, this is all about Xbox now. I understand that doing it with IPs like Gears and Halo or whatever, who cares? But for something like Flight Sim, it strives on being on as many different platforms as possible. So if they really treat it like, oh, you know, we're not going to really focus on this, and you know, that would suck. It really would. And I mean, the longer that Microsoft and Asobo stay quiet regarding the PlayStation Marketplace, the more worried I become about it. Because the way things are now, it feels like they're just kind of adding some things from time to time just to make it seem like, oh, okay, you know, just string you along a little bit. And then eventually just say, you know what, we're not going to do anything else here. Because it's just weird to me at this point. Because again, I don't believe the Sony part of this. Because A, Sony would be making some money off of all the marketplace purchases, and why wouldn't they want to make money? B, third-party developers would be making money, and then C, Microsoft would also be making money, so why wouldn't all of them come together and want to push this out here? The other side of it, too, is the marketplace should have already had the 20-plus items day one. I thought that was kind of the main reason why things were delayed with the marketplace on PlayStation from the launch in December, waiting all the way until April to have 3 items show up, and then wait another month for 2 more items, and then another month for another 2, you know, all that type of crap. Because in that time frame, I thought that's what was going on, is like, okay, they're getting a nice selection of variety going on, they're all getting approved, and day one it'll be ready, and then that is not what happened. It's just very weird to me. The radio silence regarding it is weird to me, and yeah, that's just that's how I feel about it. It's just there's a lot of odd things going on with it. So if it continues to go this route, I feel like Microsoft is saying, hey, let's not help the competition out anymore, because now it's all about us, which again would be a very dumb decision when it comes to Flight Sim. This is one where you want to be on all platforms you can to help sustain it and help build it. But who knows? All I do know is I need to find where our next airport's at. So we started off at Paul's Airport. Next week, because there's a ton of them that have been built up in Europe. I'm not surprised. Is this where we were? Yes, it is. Okay. So we have another one to our right. Of Untitled Airport. Very nice, Lanson. Very nice. So it's got a weird code. Z487 12 Delta. I can't even put it, but it's showing up anyways. Perfect. To our next airport we go. Sure, I just heard a US drone fly over my house. See? The sim has become so realistic. Oh, Paul, I was just kidding. You don't have, you can use that 1,000 credits for whatever. Ivan, this is on the PC. Now we'll do one more landing over here. By the way, again, if you're on Xbox or PC, you can join on up. Exactly, Snow. I mean, yeah, I don't know. But the longer it goes, the more it just feels like they don't... I don't know. Because I know PlayStation players want to spend money. I mean, every time we're live, it's all about, hey, what's with the marketplace? Is there anything new? Or, you know, it's just... They are fumbling the bag, folks, as people like to say. But instead of communicating about that, let's repost about some random giveaways in a stream that nobody's gonna watch because it's gonna be or semifinals World Cup game. So we do have UAVs in the sim, absolutely. Got our spy cameras and everything, got thermal, some FLIR. Beautiful. We're spying on everybody's airports that people have made through Project Airports. This is a Global Hawk drone. Great name, by the way. Just a fantastic one to say. Global Hawk. No worries at all, Paul. I was wanting to, because I saw you post it, and I was like, oh, I know where we're going to head to first. I always like the countryside of England, just seeing all the fields and everything. It's always very satisfying to fly over. I don't know who's been scratching up the stick, though. Goodness. And don't worry, I'm not going to talk about wear and tear and my disgust about it in aircraft. Oh, man. Watching a 3-minute unskippable ad. I mean, I don't have any control. Oh, God. I don't have any control over, what types of ads YouTube shows. I mean, with the videos I do, because I don't have any non-skippable ads show on the video side of things. At least it's not supposed to. But are there really 3-minute ones, though? I don't remember ever seeing that. Does YouTube have non-skippable 3-minute ads? No. YouTube does not have non-skippable 3-minute ads. Non-skippable ads are generally restricted to a maximum of 15 to 30 seconds, while ads that last several minutes do exist. Users are allowed to skip them after 5 seconds. So I don't know. But I do know it's not me spawning those, so. I was about to say, Uzi, I was like, there must be a skip feature, because I'm like, I don't remember that being a thing. The Expanse, this is the Global Hawk, or more specific, I don't know what they actually called it in the, by the developer. It's just the HVN-4B, which is just Heaven aircraft. But it's a Global Hawk. But that's the name you would search up for in the marketplace. Yep, me too, Paul. I left that on, because I know you can toggle it off, but it's always fun to see, you know, like an airliner parked there or something. But yep, the cockpit is, you know, a ground control unit, of course, since it is a drone, but it is with the plane. So in case you're wondering why you hear anything, that is why. The cockpit is my least favorite part of this, because again, you can't move the camera around, you're just stuck here. So you have to look at everything else from an angle. But I mean, I do still like flying it. Is the ATR still not individually purchasable? I don't know what's honestly, I don't know. I can't believe that's still not there. Which again, it all goes back to communication, which absolutely sucks in this sim. Everything just happens and then things disappear and then there's no reason why, and I don't even know. Is everything else there, though? Because I know that was a whole thing, too, with the update that didn't go out to everybody and nobody could buy it individually, and I don't get it. Soon we will simulate ourselves simulating the simulated drone. I hope so, Stony. Oh, crap. Man, I should have put this thing in autopilot. I keep drifting off here. But yeah, I always use this thing, especially in beta environments, because then I just have this thing cruising at 50,000 feet, and it can go forever. Send all my telemetry data over to Asobo. Oh, this is another airport with the new generic lighting. Oops, that's not what I meant to hit. Let's see how it placed over here. Not bad. I'm assuming we're going to be seeing a new beta build at some point as well, since we haven't seen one just yet. Alright, it's just to our right. B3, no. In the sim, we are tucked in the nose. Oh my. And the control center is as well, as you can see. And I think the reason they do that is because if it was truly on the ground like it is in real life, the sim wouldn't actually load anything where the plane is. So, I mean, it could be something that developers could actually do. Maybe this is just the easy route. But, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that rave, by the way. Yes, Paul, that was pretty good. It wasn't kind of in taxiways or in parking spots. It looked pretty decent. Hour long? Well, if people are sitting through an hour long unskippable ad, then I don't know what to tell those people. I would be closing out of YouTube very quickly if that was the case. Oh, shoot, there it is! We are blasting by it. I don't think they've done anything regarding the buildings just yet, but we got a nice dirt strip. Which, by the way, right now we are accumulating points. Which, I don't even, do you see this? No, you don't. Okay, well, I'm not gonna set that up. But anyways, I'm accumulating points. I'm trying to get to 15,000 so I can get to level 2 of my airport. That way I can create a 1,000-meter long runway. And get some more ground stuff, because the developer already included one of the features I was wanting from the video over the weekend, which, oh my goodness, which was to make it to where you can have separate ground textures. So you best guarantee I utilize that already. Yep, it's fast. It can get to a crazy cruise altitude. It's a great one. But anyways, our next airport is beautifully titled of Untitled Airport. Oh, man. This almost looks like some diddly squat farms land over here. Ooh. Oh, they got night lighting here? Are you kidding me? I don't even have night lighting at my... I mean, I went with the tarmac immediately, so that didn't help, but... Very nice. Very cool. I'm gonna do the ILS and approach lights and everything else way later on. If there's one thing I think airport projects or project airports needs is, I mean, yeah, there's the whole tier system where if you have, you know, beyond ATC and things like that that you're using, it'll increase the amount that you get per minute. I still feel like it can go up a little bit faster than it is currently. Because, I mean, nowadays... Because the thing I'm worried about is... people will dive into this, and then they're going to build, like, a really quick airport, and then they'll be like, I'm not going to do this, and then leave. And I don't want to have that happen to where there's just a bunch of, you know, things like, let's say this player doesn't want to do this anymore. We just have a bunch of things kind of just sitting here to sit here. There's also no parking available at this airport. But yeah, it's a great plane. It's nothing too crazy, but it's fun to have in the hangar. For sure. Let's do it. I haven't flown this in a little bit. And yes, GSR, here, hang on, let me bring it up real quick. Display, no, not display. What do I want? Window. There we go. So this is the companion app that comes along with it. I like how helicopters just can't spawn shut down for some reason. Did I have it set for on? I don't know. Anyways, let me mute this for a little bit. Really loud. So this is Project Airports. So as you're playing and landing at people's airports, you accumulate points, which those points go right back into your own airports. So you can spend that on buildings, ground textures, trees, runways, taxiways, all of that type of stuff. And I just feel like this can go up a little bit faster than it currently is. Because even with us at the highest income tier, I still feel like it's relatively slow. But you do get points for landing at other people's airports. You also get points if somebody lands at your airport. So we're helping fund the populace of Project Airports. So, anyways, that's that. Oh, why does it look like we... Oh, it's probably looking weird because I'm not in the sim. At least I'm hoping so. Okay, there we go. We're good. I was like, it's looking a little low res, but... Or low frame rate. No, I gotta get used to this thing. There we go. And no, I don't have the GTN 7. I don't care. I'm not installing that. I'm not installing that. All right. And then... Oh, here, I'll just do it on my own screen here. Ooh, it's actually gonna be a little bit until we get to another one, but it's north of us, so we'll keep heading this way. What's only 1K? Oh, why does it keep doing that every so often? Oops, I don't want that. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know what 1K means. I already donated the $25. I said that in the video that we did on Saturday. Hello, Matthew. Welcome to the stream. Need a skydiving plane with the ability to jump. That would be cool, Road Dog. I mean, especially since the sim has all those physics now regarding fabric and all that. Parachuting could definitely be a thing. I can earn 2,500 credits per day. I miss my gyroscope. Every time I'm away from the PlayStation version, that's all I think of. Finally got the Airbus Beluga in career mode. Yeah, I mean, once you get the Beluga, I mean, there's really nothing else to go for anymore. The end game of career mode is so poor. I mean, honestly, once you get to the airliners in general, it's just kind of like, oh, here we are. That's another thing I'm worried about. I don't know if Asobo is ever really going to do anything substantially upgrade-wise for that mode, which is disappointing. Because, you know, while it's cool to have the air races and Stole and whatever else going on there, I would love to see a little bit more put into career mode. Because pretty much every sim update, which, you know, I've said it in the past, but the first couple sim updates, I was like, yeah, it's understandable they're not doing anything with modes and all that, because the sim was in such a poor state. But now that we're into Sim Update 6 and we still just continue to get like one or two random little features added, and then that's it, nothing regarding the missions or anything else, is just always really disappointing to me. And Andrew from Vancouver, Canada, well, welcome from Vancouver. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday. And I agree, Snow. I love the color pattern on this. I just love flying this thing. Oh, I was a little worried there. I was like, oh, I messed. It was weird doing that from the angle there. Woo. Made that a little bit more aggressive than it would normally be, but that's okay. Still doing a little barrel roll. They still got to do some optimization to this thing. It's not 100% perfect, but I do still like flying it. Well, I mean, they should have already known what people were wanting from career mode, because third-party career stuff has always been a key factor in all of simulators. Because, you know, the career mode's fun in the beginning, and then as you progress through it, you kind of realize, wow, I'm doing the exact same thing every single time, just with a different plane. And then it's just like, well, okay. I mean, there's just nothing to really maintain. Like, yeah, you have the maintenance, which is crap. The AI pilots is boring, because you just hit one button and there's really nothing there. I mean, there's so much they can do with it, and the fact that still nothing has happened regarding that is highly, highly disappointing. My half-maintained Cessna 172 Mogs your Beluga. What the heck is that? I'm only 30 and I'm already out of the loop on these words. Well, this helicopter is actually made to do those maneuvers. I don't know why this thing's acting really weird. Hang on. But this one can legitimately do the barrel rolls. And just be a very acrobatic helicopter. It's really cool. It is a grind. It's a very, especially once you want to get to the airliner side, that's when it really becomes just kind of boring. Because if it would be where you can actually set up a hub and do routes and all that type of stuff, the airliners would be a lot more exciting. But once I got to the 737 and the A320, it was just kind of like, oh, okay. And then I'm still highly disappointed with how heavy and super heavy cargo missions came out. I mean, we were waiting so long for it, and there's so many bugs in those missions. It's just very, very sad. How do you think I feel at 60? I mean, it's just the things people come up with now. It's like, what the heck am I reading? And nice productions, very nice. Yes, beta is always playing separately from the public builds. Absolutely. And yeah, Uzi. That's the biggest thing for me too. Is I couldn't like when the stuff first came out. It's like, oh man, I can't wait to get to, like the A330 and everything else and whatever. And then you see the price points where most missions are identical to an A320 and 737 for 100 million. It's like, why am I spending all this money on this when I'm like, I that's when I really lost complete interest in it. The money and the payouts make zero sense, and it's whatever. It's just, I couldn't believe it. All right, hang on. I need to look where I'm going here. I'm probably way off track. Oh no, we're almost halfway up there. Perfect, because we're gonna hit a nice clump of different airports over here, so we just need to turn to the left a tad. And now it's time for some orange juice. Ah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Stony, as much as I agree that they should let us create missions, we still don't have the ability to change liveries, which I still cannot believe that. It's crazy to me that we're almost 2 years in and we still can't change a livery in career mode. Absolutely mind-boggling to me. Why that is such a challenge and why that wasn't just there to begin with. And it all goes back to why wasn't there beta tests and alpha tests like they did for 2020? So much of this could have probably been avoided at that point, but you're telling me nobody in QA or testers were like, why can't we change liveries in career mode? I don't know. I know what we'll do. We'll wait 2 years plus and then we'll finally add it at some point. Craziness. But at least the hold short is no longer a circle and it's now a line, so I guess we can't complain about everything in career mode. We do have that going for us. What name are you, Sleepy? Because I see Viper, I see Vusi, and my frames are dying for some reason. And that's it. Everything else is AI traffic. And Uzi, no. Liveries are still, you get whatever the default item is for career. I know everybody loves the Cessna Longitude livery that comes with the aircraft. That awesome red with the lightning bolt on the tail. What a livery. And that's all you get. So if you want to use it in career mode, you get the lightning bolt. Awesome, Paul. Glad you're enjoying the helicopters now, though. Oh. Interesting. So, Vusi is in the non-beta version, apparently, and we see him. To be completely honest, I don't know why that was separate anyways. It never really made much sense. Even with all the assistances for helicopters turned on, I still find it hard to control. It seems like I have to keep pushing just a little bit forward all the time and let go. It points up too fast. So you can actually trim it. So if you're on a gamepad, so if you do right bumper and then the right stick... Does this one do it? Oh boy, come on. Quit freaking out with the frames, please. Oh, this one doesn't... Oh, it's just really slow. There we go. So, hang on. This is really weird to do with this helicopter. Bear with me. Doesn't help that my frame rate... There we go. I think it's back now. Thank you. What the heck is this? Can I... There we go. Alright, we're getting there, folks. So now I'm not even using the left stick. This is just holding right bumper and then the right stick to do trimming of the helicopter. And then, of course, once you find the right power in the collective, you can just fly at a steady altitude and angle forever. So again, I'm not on the controls anymore. I'm just trimming it out. I like where the power's at. We're kind of maintaining that altitude and... done. And Nura, hello cow, is Beta 6 worth installing on Xbox? Absolutely. But just know, since you do enjoy playing on the career mode, career is separate in the beta. You will have everything unlocked, you'll have 1 billion credits, and everything like that, and everything you do there will not carry over back to your regular career profile. So if that's something you don't want to deal with, I would stay on the public version. If it doesn't bug you too much, beta is excellent. And Jadu, hello, welcome. But yeah, I mean, that's the other thing too, like Paul said, you don't want to go crazy with controls, because if you go like from where we are now to idle and bring the collective all the way down, you'll have this going on. You'll also have the same effect if you're increasing the collective, where you're just going to be all over. So if you're just holding A and B, your helicopter's going to be uncontrollable, and you're not going to have a fun time. With helicopters, what I do is I'm just tapping A and B to change what the helicopter's doing with its collective and power. So, like right now, I'm climbing a little too much. I don't want to climb. I'm just going to tap B again, and you'll see just one tap will make a great difference, and then you can just kind of adjust from there. So make subtle changes. If you do everything just immediately and go from 0 to 100 in a millisecond, your helicopter's going to go all over the place and likely crash. So it's a balancing act that once you get, helicopters are just an absolute blast to fly. And Kyle, can't wait to try the beta, downloading it now. Had such a blast playing this in VR. Nice, Kyle, very nice. So far, been having a blast with Sim Update 6. It has been very excellent as of this first build here, and hopefully that'll continue as we make our way through. Yep, Expanse, we've been showcasing that a lot. Especially on the PSVR side of things, it's so fun using that headset now, because I never really enjoyed it before. It had its moments where I was like, oh, you know, that was cool, but I don't want to go back into it for a little bit. And now it's just like, man, I can't wait to go back into that. Great resolution, great frame rate, great performance. It's just basically where it should have been when it first released back in April. Alright, I'm going to land this thing and switch out. Because it's just, I don't know, it still needs some optimization. Because I don't know what it's doing at the moment. Alright. Let me switch out of... Oops. Let me switch out of that. And let's go into... I mean, I gotta go with this one. I love this plane so much. Is that actually the town? Clifton upon Dunsmore. Is that actually the town's name? That is insane. Imagine having that long town name and then a long street address and always having to do that for packages and stuff. Oh, hopefully you can dive into it soon, Uzi. Oh, yeah, Alpha. No doubt about that. It's so nice. All right, now let me get some autopilot going on here. There's that. Perfect. Speaking of got friends, I love this plane. It's absolutely a masterpiece. Both from the visuals, the liveries that you get, the flight model. I love it. And again, don't mind the nose cone. That's happening because of the whatever frame generation thing that I have going on. And you know what? Let's pop the... Oh, my goodness. Let's pop the doors off here. Get a lovely view of the England countryside as we make our way over to... What is our first airport? Oh, there's no airport there. There's one over to the left, though. No, there should be. Yeah, there is. There we go. Never mind, we're good. We're going to Battle Flat. Which, let's put that into our thing here. of Great Britain 0218. Uh-oh, there's no... Oh, there it is. 0218. Okay. Is that not a 0? I don't see Paulos Airport. Let's try it one more time. Is it an O? Maybe it's an O. And then 218. Nope. Oh, I guess we'll just hand fly. I mean, we're not going to hand fly it, but we'll just get up there ourselves. But over here, we actually have a good selection of airports in close proximity, so that'll be nice. I'll need to look again, because I forgot what these... I think it might be skis or something for off-road landing. I could be wrong. I'll need to look at the description again. Just some reinforced housing for my off-road landings. Lots of names like that in the UK. I believe it, Paul. And the Aeropract is my favorite GA plane by far. It is. I mean, I have zero complaints about it. It's such a satisfying plane to land. It's awesome. Ice-T, the marketplace usually updates whatever your current time is in 30 minutes. So the 30-minute mark to the top of the hour, that 30 minutes is the window where marketplace updates occur. And Australian, what is your question? We'll try to help you on out. The new update doesn't have a description. Are you talking about when you hit the notes? They never added in the betas for whatever reason. They haven't done that in a long time. I don't know why. If that's what we're talking about. Yeah, so right now, 29 minutes from now, at the bottom of the hour, that's when the marketplace window opens, and then it goes for 30 minutes after that. So if nothing happens at 30-minute window, nothing will release later, and nothing will release before that. I'm waiting for Australian's question here. I don't have that Got Friends plane. I do want it, but keeping that money for their new plane at the end of the month. I think their new plane is only on 2020, isn't it? I could be wrong on that, but it seems like it's that. But again, could be wrong. Hopefully you enjoy it when it does release. And Robin, I'm doing great. Hopefully you are as well. Just flying around England at the moment on the PC side of things. It's goodbye for 2020 and also has a fully... Oh, okay, awesome. Glad it's going over to the 24 side as well. I mean, I would have been surprised if it didn't. That was the start of the stream? What? What was the start of the stream? Oh, I didn't. Wow. How did I? I see what you mean, Robin. Yes, I did a couple flights with the Global Hawk at the start. I was right above it. I'm like, wait, what are we talking about? Goodness. I'll blame the chats far away from me. Hello to the people of England. What is going on? What's with the... Why are there bomb explosions on the ground? What is that? Why is that... What is going on here? I don't remember seeing that before. I'm going to assume these are trees and the sim is making it seem like they aren't. Yeah, it is trees. You know what this reminds me of? When you play Farm Sim and you're using the plow, and then you go off the field and make a whole mess of things? That's what it looks like. What in the world? Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it's doing that to the trees here. I think England can use a new world update. Because, yeah, I was noticing that from time to time. I was like, oh, whatever. And then I noticed more and more of it happening. I was like, what's going on here? Because it's everywhere like that. How's my adventure to the airport going? Not on the map anymore? Am I still getting points? I better be. Because I've noticed that with Project Airports, as it goes on, it kind of starts not tracking things properly. So hang on, the frames of the sim will go down a little bit while I'm looking at this. I just want to see if it's updating still. No, it is not. So hang on, let me close it. Because, yeah, it seems like maybe 40 minutes, an hour, you kind of come back to it, and then it's not doing anything anymore. So definitely something to work on that. Alright. Oh, shoot. We just passed it. There it is. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up. It looks like he built it on a mine. Nice. Keep turning. Bring that power back a little bit. Man, yeah, Farm Sim used to be a pretty common series on my channel years and years ago. Not anymore, though. Farm Sim just became very, very stale. I mean, even the new ones really didn't add too much. Unfortunately. Okay, so apparently the airport, we're gonna fly right over it. Let me just stick my head out. Oh, there it is. I see it. Sweet. Javier, no, there's still not a new beta build, so that issue is still present currently in the beta regarding the HOTAS fort. I would assume we're going to be seeing a new beta build shortly. I noticed those dark patches earlier today. I thought they were crop fires. So, because I don't remember seeing that when we last flew in England. Unless it's just in this specific area, but I just don't remember running into that before. That's why it threw me off. I'm glad I'm not in the Global Hawk here. Goodness gracious, I'd be clipping all these trees. Hang on. I love the tree right at the end. Whoever built this airport, I would clean up the trees a little bit. Going for the dense jungle over here in the middle of England. Come on, frame rate. Catch up. Oh, shoot. There it is. Keep getting thrown off by my frame drops. I don't know why it keeps doing that every so often. Hey, Mac! Speaking of God friends, it's just... it's the perfect plane. Well, I love the absolute insane stall speed of this thing. I mean, look, we're going 34 knots. It's great. Because then the other thing with the Project Airports thing not tracking right is if you do land at somebody's airport, they don't get credit for it because it doesn't recognize you're actually there. So hopefully we'll see some fixes on that. I'm sure we will. I love a runway right next to some power lines. If video games ever get working and functional power lines, oh my. Oh, look at that. He has animals out here. My airport doesn't have animals. Oh, actually, no, it does. It does have moose. Or no, elk, not moose. You know, I'm going to be honest. I didn't realize I was on the ground. I was like, wow, why do I keep floating? We were on the ground the whole time. All right. Very good. Nice spot, though. I like it. Let me see if I got credit for this landing. I did. Because every time you land at somebody else's airport, you also give them credits as well. So it definitely gives a good reason for you to visit other people's airports. Oh, shoot. Should put on the parking brake here. That's embarrassing. I hope they weren't paying attention. Hello, everybody. I never even looked at the models, do they? I think they're just really low polygon ones, which makes sense. I'm fine with that. So if you're looking for a new plane, highly recommend that one right there, the Aeropract by Got Friends. So you two look like you really want a new aircraft. So definitely buy that. Okay. Just sell that hunk of junk over there and get the Aeropract, alright? Alright. Let's get out of here. Bye, animals. To the next airport, which is just over here, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Viking! Hello, hello, and it's a bit windy in England. Oh, hopefully a little bit of a cool breeze going on finally. But perfect, and we'll go to the left just a little bit and make it to another airport. Perfect. And the next airport we're heading to is called Burj Kapais. Alright. Oh, it's actually a full-fledged airport as well. With tarmac, taxiways, and all that. So perfect. by Bravo. By the way, the other airport we just were at was made by Palos. So yeah, this is a good, what, 10 kilometers away? So nice short little... Let's see if this one shows up. This is Zulu... Oh, hang on. We got Zulu 4870 AD. I can't put in... Folks, if you make airports, make sure you make your own ICAO. Fine. We'll find it ourselves. Oh, there it is. It's funny, you can always find it pretty easy on here. Cool. At least we have visual of it on the EFB. Sorry to hear that, Sleepy. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of other sales going on that you can dive on into in the future. Most importantly, hopefully you're doing better at this point. And Viking, yep, as Paul said, the Aeropract Vixen. And again, if you're just joining, don't mind the oddities going on the aircraft that we're flying today. That is because I turned on the... Why do I keep forgetting it? The fake frames, whatever that's called. It just makes things look a little bit weird. Frame generation, that's right. And East Coast, hello, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday. Somewhere over there. Bring the power on back. That's great to hear, Sleepy. Glad you're doing better. And Yoggle, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, there it is. I thought it was further away. And break out of autopilot, please. Always love when people are tucking the air, because there's been some airports where people are just placing it on top of buildings, and I'm not a fan of that. So always appreciate when these airports are kind of placed in fields and more normal locations. Oh, I love SU6.
Just my PC isn't the greatest at running the sim anymore, so. But it's handling it quite nicely. But yeah, on the console side of things, oh, it's so nice. Thank you for complaining. Well done, Cowtown. You're welcome. According to one person, I complained too much, so. I'm living up to it, apparently. I learned just by messing around with older flight sims and just diving into it, and of course, learning from my dad, who is a private pilot. So a mix of both. Oh man, I've been playing flight sim since the early 2000s. Starting with the Centuries of Flight version of Flight Sim. And of course, flying with a controller. An Xbox controller, in case you were wondering. I do have a HOTAS 1, but I don't feel like plugging it in, so. Oh, they have taxiway lights. Nice. Ooh, it is, yeah. Remember when somebody said it was really windy in England? Holy crap, what is going on here? Ooh, they weren't kidding about the wind. Let's land the other way here. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Look at this. You weren't kidding about the wind. I don't know where that came from all of a sudden. It was pretty relaxed at the other airports. Hello, Ohio. Hello, hello. And Mac, I can email you a beta copy of the Taylorcraft if you're interested. Still a fair bit of work to go, but if you wanted something new to fly, the 2020 version is close and can be 2024. I very much appreciate that, Mac. I would definitely love to showcase it. I mean, if we can do 24, that's great. If not, um, I can just always wait for it to release over here. Because, yeah, I don't have 2020 anymore, so I wouldn't be much help on that. But would absolutely love to showcase your aircraft. Oh, but yeah, because that's on the PlayStation side. I have no plans of getting any peripheral. The DualSense with gyroscope control is excellent. Flying the old Antonov plane from the Faroe Islands to Iceland, then to Nuuk, Greenland. Very nice. Sounds like a lovely day of flying then. But yeah, even with the hill and trees, the wind is still racing down the side of this. There's the messed up shadows I was talking about earlier again. That's just I can't believe the wind that's here. Like, why is it so windy? Oh man. Oh, and media, nice. That'll be a great flight with the C-160. I like the control tower that they added. Very nice. All right, hang on. I'm gonna do something here. I think the stuff that I'm running in the background is starting to make the sim not very happy. Just gonna close all this. There we go. Oh, as a matter of fact, hang on. This is a perfect break time anyways, because I want to see if anything new releases here. Oh, are we? Okay, we are good. What in the world? Oh, it would help if I put in the capture card. Just sitting here looking at a blank screen, like, what's going on? Oh, it's not plugged in. And in the meantime, let me go ahead and close out of the sim here, because then we can reload that. Give the PC a little bit of a break. There we go. So yeah, in case you don't know, the marketplace updates from now until the top of the hour. So whatever current time it is for you, it goes from now to the top of the hour. Fun fact, the Starship cannot keep up with the slow speed of the Aeropract. It's going way too slow. Yep, the Starship definitely does not have a stall speed of below 30 knots. Still no new beta build in the forums at the moment. Those were fun visits to some folks' airports. It's so fun having that. And of course, can't wait to expand my airport. Get some more grass patches going. But most importantly, I want to get some lighting going on and expanding the runway. Don't mind my hiccups. I apologize, folks. I'm just glad the stream looks pretty decent, even though we were having some FPS issues, but it still looks pretty decent, so that makes me happy. Because, I mean, that's kind of the main reason why I don't do the PC too often, is just because I'm sick of dealing with the settings all the time, so... Another build? Man, he's been pumping out builds. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, let's see. Holy crap, alright. Go somewhere new, visiting airports now pays, and the tracker stops dropping. Hey! Oh, I love that already. The first 5 different airports you've... that was my request. Man, he's... Okay. He's not taking any time getting these implemented. That's awesome. I love when a developer listens to the community. Nice. First 5 different airports you visit each day now pay a bonus, and it grows with each one. I love that. That bonus does not count against your daily cap, neither does the income you earned from pilots visiting your airport. That's great. It's just, it needs that. Like, it's great to have other elements and other ways to kind of help boost your credits out a little bit faster than what was going on. You no longer have to land, you're counted as visiting the moment you're over the field below 100 feet. So a low pass or a go around counts as the same as a full stop. Oh, okay. We're making great changes. Landings themselves no longer pay directly. Arriving is what pays now, wheels down or not. Your lifetime landing count and the first landing milestone are unchanged. 1 bonus per airport per day, so circuits at your home field pay flight income, but not a second bonus. For the same reason, an airport owner is now paid once per visitor per day rather than once per landing, which that's fine. Building a bigger field now keeps paying. Visit income used to be 1% of your airport's invested value, capped at 250, which meant it stopped growing at 22,000, a sum you pass quickly. So now it's following a curve, keeps rising until 98,000 invested, topping out at 400 a visitor. That's cool. What a visitor pays you by and what you've put into the field up airstrip invested. Nice. No, that's great. All right, let's see. Are we at 64? Or are we higher? We are... Oh, hang on. Well, we already know there's nothing new. No, still 64. We'll check at the top of the hour again. I'm not holding out much hope. It'll probably be another day of nothing, but we'll see. Hopefully they prove me wrong. But like we talked about in the beginning of the stream, the way they're handling the marketplace, especially on the PlayStation side, is just not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest. Alright. You'll see something here shortly. It's still launching. Let me read the rest of this changelog. Fix the big one. The tracker would quietly stop crediting you roughly an hour into the session. Yay! And only an app restart brought it back. Your login token refreshes every hour, and the app was mistaking that refresh for a new sign-in, which tore down the flight it was tracking. Points stopped. Landings were thrown away, and the app went on saying flying tracking the whole time. That's fixed, and it was the cause of most my points stopped report. Nice. Tracker now repairs itself. A landing that can't be submitted right away is now held and retired instead of being discarded. A SIM Connect connection that wedges while you're paused or in a menu is now detected and reconnected. Previously, it could sit there dead until you restarted the app. And the app now tells you when tracking has actually stopped instead of claiming everything is fine. If it can't reach project airports, it says so. Wow. You know, it's always nice when you see all of this going on. Seeing how fast things get updated and fixed and improved. Absolutely love it. Yep, B3, yes. Here, let me show it to you really quick. I've already used it a couple times. Oh. Are you already seeing this? I guess so. It's on my screen, so... But yeah, so... Let me make... Yep, there it is. Perfect. So let's say you want to get rid of Paul's Airport because you're just so upset with it not having the Cowtown logo. You can click over here and select the airport. And then you can say hide for me, and then you can remove it from the sim, and you won't actually see it. It'll just show the regular sim stuff. So just click on the airport you don't like, and then hide. It won't show up on here or in the sim, which is a great feature because there's been some where it's just kind of a mess. Like they just plop it over buildings, and I don't want to see that. So love that option there. But anyways, not actually going to get rid of Paul's Airport. There we go. Oh my goodness. So, Mac, if you're still in here, can we showcase a little sneak preview of your aircraft? Or is this under no viewing at the moment? Mac, overall, I mean, I think I'm over 30 landings now over the airport, which is awesome. I love that. I appreciate you taking the time to answer my question. You're welcome, Burner. Absolutely. I love answering questions. You're welcome to showcase it. Fair warning, still being worked on. All right, well, hang on. Let's do a little hold on up. We got ourselves a little sneak preview. Well, first of all, thank you, Mac and Got Friends, for letting me showcase this early. I'm excited. So hang on, bear with me for just a moment. Let me just turn on. I'll turn on the PlayStation so we have something to look at. Let's check out the Taylor Craft. I'm excited. Optional character mod. Nice. I'll probably just stick with the plane for now, just so I don't spend too much time doing this. There, I'll just have it loading and we'll check here again. That way you guys have something to look at instead of a blank screen. And Tin, hello, welcome to the stream. All right, I'm breaking out the big guns for this too, because anytime I showcase a plane, I want to make it look as great as possible. So let me get my HOTAS out. Because whenever I try a new plane, well, if I try a new plane and I'm not recording or streaming it, I just use the gamepad and get used to it. But we got to showcase this to the extreme here. So hang on. Do a little bit of this. Okay, this is actually going to go a lot faster than I thought, so that's perfect. And do I put it into... I might do it here? Yeah, we'll see. All right. Oh. All right, is this in PC mode? It is. Perfect. Oh, this is exciting. We got a live sneak preview going on here. Yes. All right, it's almost done installing. I have way too much stuff in the way. Let's see if anything's new here. Probably not. And the number is... Okay, why does it keep going back to this filter? Stop it. Nope, still 64. Whatever. Anyways. Yeah, there's that. Go back over to the PC. This is done. Hopefully I did this right. It's going to be a blank screen for a couple more seconds here. Sim's booting up. Yeah, Paul, we got our little exclusive preview here. I love it. I'm excited. All right. Have this and put this over here. And there we go. So now hopefully everybody, folks, I did this right and put it into the correct folder. I think we're fine. And Mike, hello, hello. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday. Welcome on in. Welcome to our sneak peek at Godfriend's newest aircraft. Now keep in mind, we are using a beta sim while also using a beta aircraft. Do two betas collide, create chaos? We will find out. We will absolutely find out. But first, we have to see if this PC aficionado or pro, I don't know what I was trying to say there, did this right, because I don't do the community folder much, so. Yes. Here we go. I did it right. I can't believe it. So we have a bush trip version, a ski variation, a float, and a standard. I think we're going to start off with the... We'll go bush flight. We'll skim through the liveries real quick. I like... Ooh, see how the prop is moving inside this menu already? Not... Ooh, that's a nice livery right there. Got the Dorothy. The Flo. Ooh. There's a lot of great liveries here. Oh, I like this one already too. Nice. The Iris. We got June. That's it. Oh man. And we're not even we're halfway through this list. Oh no. We Dune Cole? Duan Cole. I think is what it says. Nice. Got the olive. Oh, this is... I think I got my pick. This blue and orange. That's nice. I mean, they're all nice. Is this a Mountain Vista? Are you kidding? Oh, this is cool. Oh, man. That's a great one. Oh, sweet. And then a plain white one. I always love when there's just a beautiful collection of liveries to come with the aircraft. That's excellent. I gotta... Oh, man. I really... Oh, just... We'll go mountain. We'll go mountain. This one's good, too. I mean, they're all nice. Beautiful. Let's go up here. We're gonna put this on the ground, but not started. And let's take a look at it here. The Mountain Vista is actually painted by our texture artist 270 Ink. It's out of his view out of his window of the Colorado Rockies. Nice. Very nice. Oh my goodness, I love the interior already. Nice. Got the clip. Ooh, oh, hold up. What's going on back here? I like the stickers. Oh, there's the cart. That's a nice touch. I like that. All right. So we have pre-flight. We can take all the covers off from here or install them back. We got to check out the engine and change up the prop pitch to economy, standard, cruise, balance, utility, climb, and stall. Appearance, propeller spinner, registration number, compound hunting bow. We'll check all that stuff out. I'm sorry, fuzzy dice. This is already 10 out of 10. I mean, you're going to give me fuzzy dice? I'm already happy. Cargo appearance, modern boxes, or vintage bags. I'm assuming we'll see that when we actually put any weight back there. Can toggle the co-pilot. Welcome. An aerobatic smoke. Enable optional visual effect systems for multiplayer. I think it's the first time I've seen a developer actually do that, because interesting. I like that. We got systems, propeller hand starting, realistic drag physics, fuel sloshing physics, camera head motion, prop and latch failures, weather start conditions, primer simulation, carb heat simulation, headphone simulation. Got a wet compass installed, OAT gauge, and angle of attack indicator. Can change out the gauges. Dang. Secondary gauges. Primary suites. You can go GNS 430, ASO 650, GTN 650, and an XI. Hang on, let's take a look at that from here. Oops, no, no, come back. Come back. I mean, I'm not surprised that I'm loving this already, and it's just the amount of customization. I mean, Got Friends always just makes works of art, so you can get rid of it completely if you don't want to have the autopilot. Got the classic radio. What we had before. Oh, there we go. That's nice too. And the Asobo one, and then if you have the third-party add-ons from those other things, you can have those installed. We're going to go with the 430 though. And then settings, CraftPad settings, adjust CraftPad's interface size and theme. Oh. I gotta be honest, I kind of like the classic, but the paper looks cool too. Vibrations enabled, perfect. I'm happy with all that. I guess we'll get the deer antlers and compound hunting bow. Nice. And then got the antlers on the other side. Perfect. So what we're going to do, get rid of all this. I want to check out the, there we go. Lovely. Because these all have their own physics too, by the way. The cowl flaps. We'll probably leave it open as we taxi just to kind of see that. Well, cool. All right, we'll see if Quick Start does it, but we do have it set to hand starting or hand cranking. Propeller hand starting. So let's Now, I'm not sure... Do I just click on it? That I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do on that, so we might not do that. We'll see. We'll just see if it starts up and then we'll hear the audio. How about that? Hang on, let me turn up the audio, because I have it really low. And then we'll taxi and then I'll come back afterwards, because I want to hear it for myself as well. That's hilarious. I love that. The flaps just kind of hanging out. Perfect. All right, we'll close them up now. Here, hang on, let me turn this off. And latch those back up. For autopilot, you might want to swap out the ADF with the HSI. Nice. Perfect. So we're currently sitting at almost 4,000 feet. Kind of set that up. I mean, we'll hand fly it a little bit anyways for now. And hello, Prior Lemon and E-Dog. Welcome. This thing sounds awesome. Looks fantastic. Love all the liveries. As usual, love all the customization that's going on as well. Oh, I'm sorry, Lemon. This sim, we got fishing, so I wouldn't be surprised if hunting isn't too far off. Oh, dang, this doesn't have flaps. Alright. That'll be something to get used to, right, co-pilot? You ready for this? You ready, floating dice? That's awesome. Oh, listen to all the other action. Oh, it's always nice when it isn't just engine audio. I love hearing everything else going on. You know, the creaks and just the aircraft going over the terrain. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. Gotta get used to it. Oh, look at that even move. Ooh. I'm noticing my fluffy dice don't seem to be moving too much. I'm sure that's going to be something that improves. So I would love to see them floating all over the place. No, this is Oh, there's the smoke. Oh my goodness. Don't fly behind me. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's funny, seeing the trim up there. Okay. You know, it looks really funny, but it makes sense, because then you're not grabbing the wrong thing. You know you're grabbing the throttle down here. Brian, thank you for being a member for a year already. Oh my goodness. Very much appreciate that. I'm glad you've enjoyed your time here to be a member for that long. Welcome to the stream and thanks for the continued support. We are on PC today. We are actually checking out Gotfriend's upcoming aircraft, the Taylorcraft. And already absolutely loving this thing. We'll certainly be making a standalone video for this. This is perfect timing, too, since we're going to be getting the bush trips back. Well, actually, can we pick... I forgot now how the bush trips worked. I would hope we're able to pick whatever we want. But here, hang on. Let me let you just hear the plane again. I'll boost this all the way up. We're here, everybody. Oh, no, my door opened. That's nice. Oh man, this is not the airport to start learning this thing. It's. Are you okay, co-pilot? Are you okay? I know that was scary, but at least we stopped on the airport. So. Oh no. Look, I know we were going for a test flight. I am so sorry about what occurred here. There was a bump in the runway. It really freaked everything out. Oh, the prop is actually broke. Oh my goodness. That is actually, I wanted to showcase this. That is why this all occurred here. Kind of showcase the damage that can happen. You know, prop strike actually does have that effect. And yes. And it's just like that. It's like nothing ever happened. Hang on, let me shift this back over here. Oh, that's weird. I can't even... Oh, there it goes. What in the world? Co-pilot, come on. This isn't very safe. We need to close the door, please. Oh. Oh, I didn't close my door either, huh? There we go. Perfect. Oh. See, this is why it's fun doing stuff in beta. I love it. But alright, let's actually do a flight, and let's go somewhere I can land, because this spot is not for me, apparently. By the way, I was looking at this. This looks kind of like Pikes Peak. By the way, got Pikes Peak here, and then a little bit of Cheyenne Mountain as it goes that way. Because if that's the case, that is awesome, because that is also my view of the Rockies. Oh. Oh, there we go, okay. Hold on, we need to catch up. Oh shoot, hang on. Hold on, let's not fly with that open. And then I assume, oh, by the way, yeah, obviously the dice aren't doing what they're supposed to. I'm sure that'll get fixed. And I'm sure in 24 we'll be able to actually walk around and interact with these things as well. Because this is the 2020 version that we're seeing. For now, I'll turn off the dice. But, also going to turn on the aerobatic smoke, because I want to see that. Because then if we can actually see other players using that feature, that's just awesome. And then let's go ahead and close that. I don't know why that was open. It's like it tipped over or something earlier, but that definitely didn't happen. Off we go. I never noticed that cabin down there. Or the one over there. Holy crap, I've been here a lot. I don't know how I never noticed that. That's nice. Oh, hang on. We'll go ahead and follow. That was kind of a dicey landing. I see what you did there, Canadian. Very nice. It's nice seeing the wooden prop, for sure. Now, did I want to see it chopped up into a bunch of pieces because of, it's just, who knows what really happened there. I mean, you may have seen like a crash because of brakes and then the prop strike and then a sweet front flip, but I didn't see that on my screen, so I think that was just a sim glitch or something, but... I think they do, Brian. I do believe they see the damage as well. I've done it plenty of times. I'm glad I'm not alone, Mac. No, Canadian, this is a brand new unreleased aircraft. The next one from Got Friends, which they were kind enough to let me crash, but let me showcase it on the channel. Absolutely loving it already. Our next landing will be much better. Because when you go on those short ones, you're just so worried. It's like, oh, I'm carrying too much speed. I'm trying to, get a nice brake going. Yeah, we'll just kind of follow this route a little bit. Love that. Does this actually count up correctly as well? That would be nice. Because some planes have it, but it never really does anything. It looks like it's nice. There it is, 20 minutes, right as we were talking about it. Ain't nice. It's perfect timing. Slow down so we get this formation going nicely. Great draw distance on the aircraft in multiplayer, which is nice. Always love to see that. What a yoke, by the way. Always love the fact when I can go really up close to an instrument panel and you don't lose any detail. It just looks really nice and clean. And that is a multiplayer glitch in Sim Update 6's beta. I know that because most planes do not have working props now. But it's looking nice otherwise. Just a little bit more there. But yeah, and then speaking of gauges, you can actually change them out or remove them if you don't want certain ones. So get rid of the turn coordinator, the altimeter, tachometer, all that type of stuff. So if you want to keep it clean, you can. But we'll leave all that on, of course. You can change out your avionics suites if you want to as well. Oh, I didn't realize we have a tablet. Nice. That's great. How come my co-pilot gets it? I want it. Oh, we'll leave that on. Hang on, I need to get some AC going because, oh my goodness, it is heating on up in here. There we go. Yeah, I'm assuming this is maybe 70s, 80s aircraft. Just based off the yoke alone. Could be even earlier than that. Let me see. Oh, well, you know what? I mean, for its design, it was pretty... I mean, it's the same with the Cessna 172 as well. I mean, same with the Cub, having this type of design going on, but nice. 1940s. Got our compound bow over there. One of our reference aircraft from a flight school in Ohio was 1939. That's awesome. So I'm assuming they still fly it then, as opposed to it being just like a museum piece. No, this is the typical Got Friends quality. Not the least bit surprised by that. Got some pretty good power considering we are at... I don't know if it is 7,000. I don't think it's 17. No, it's definitely not. So yeah, it's definitely 7,000 feet, but handling the mountains quite nicely. Now I'll have to put a hunting mod in the sim. Uh-huh. Got the wires. Nice. Love seeing the vibrations in the gauges as well. RPM. Bouncing around just under 2,500 RPM. Did we look at settings, by the way? Yes, we did. Okay. Oh, there we go. You don't get the EFB. I get the EFB. Nice. Got a Forest Service airport up ahead. Taylor Ranch. There's actually a lot of airports in the general area here. See, any of these look enticing here? This one's pretty nice. Let's go for that one. 09 ID. Perfect. Keep our 3D vision on. Really handy to have that built into. It's cool that it isn't mounted to the window. I love that it's mounted to the yoke. Joe, it is a known issue. We're gonna have to wait for a new beta build to get that fixed. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to have the smoke on the whole time. I need to find out another button for that, because the default is Y, which I have set for my zoom. Imagine taking your plane to hunt like an RDR2, and then head home at the end of the day. I need this in my life. That would be a pretty big seller for sure. But yeah, hopefully in the next beta build that'll get fixed on the PlayStation side. Speaking of HOTAS, gonna switch back to it here. Again, thanks to GotFriends for making this possible. I'm looking forward to doing a whole video over this. That'll go out next week because I'm gonna be out of town next week, so you can look forward to a full-on video with this. Oh no, it's just the smoke toggle. Greg, right now the driving mods like the Project Crosscart and all that is only on PC and Xbox. I want more planes to do this. I love this. Instead of it blocking a window or something, it's nice and tucked away, not really interfering with too much. You can just kind of shift the camera over to see your instruments there, but this is our airport, by the way, which I'm always worried about going to these, because the sim loves to do a lot of bumps there, so because we got to get a good landing in with this. That's all I know. So we'll have to do some circles to bleed off some of this altitude. Joe, I'm going to be honest, I really don't know. We talked about that in the beginning of the stream regarding the PlayStation Marketplace. It's just, we have no knowledge about what is happening with it. Just completely in the dark with that. Nice quick photos. Oh, by the way, what do we have for fixed cameras on this thing? Nice. Love it. Ooh, very much love that one. On the tail. Alright, nice. Get a nice view of our antler and compound bow on the sides there. It is, Joe. It most certainly is. Coffee? Barney loving coffee. I'm glad you love coffee. Welcome to the stream. Sleepy? I'm pretty sure you can. Hang on, let me look at it really quick. Yep. if you really want to have it that way, you can. We're gonna go ahead and bring that all back. There we go. I'm getting quite the updraft on the side of this mountain here. Because we are level even though I'm nose down. Might need to turn the wind down a little bit. Perfect, Mac. Yeah, we should be good. It's a much longer strip of landable area than that first airport, so we'll definitely be all right. And Joe, yes, this will be a future release. Getting a little sneak peek at it, thanks to the lovely developers at Got Friends. I guess now I can say I have friends. Oh, man. Oh. We're gonna go past... Oh, yeah, we're gonna go past it. Miss out on these trees here. Miss out on those trees. There we go. Got a little close to it. There we go. Much better. When you don't have that worry about, like, holy crap, we have a short runway here. Move out of the way here. Oh, I love that livery too. Nice. Very nice. But yeah, I needed to get a good landing with this because I did not want a second disaster going on here. Let me park over here. No, I love this. Already one that I plan on using a lot, just like the Vixen. Hang on. Don't mind me doing a great job of parking really quick. Nice. Oh, this is great. Hang on, let's get a nice little photo here. Uh-oh. Guess who didn't park the brakes? Hold on, let me move up a little bit. I love how you just see that slowly roll back there. There we go. All right. You've made an excellent aircraft. That's all I know. Hang on, let me join this. Oh, there we go. Nice. Do a little bit of this. Oh. I got it mid-shot before everybody disappeared. Where'd everybody go? I guess I don't have friends any. Oh, I have friends again. Yay. But no, this was an excellent flight. Even though this is a beta version of the aircraft, minus the dice physics, not dicing around. It's such an awesome thing to fly, and it always is that way with your aircraft. I mean, beautiful modeling on here. We'll get some nice close-ups of this. I mean, look at the texture work and everything like that. I'm sure I'll get comments again. It's like, oh, who cares? Nobody looks at that. It's only in the cockpit. Well, I love all the details that go inside and out of add-ons like this. I mean, even the bow and arrows. Who's the maker of it? M. Jordan Archery. Oh, and there goes more. And again, regarding the props, that's just it's kind of a Sim Update 6 beta thing. A lot of planes don't have animations anymore. Nice. Oh, that's a nice shot. Oh, here, hang on. I got the lights on still. Turn those off.
Let's see. Let's see.
Oh, why am I in here? Right there. Oh, not. Oh, hang on. We got a little air show going on here. I completely missed it. I'm so sorry. I'm sitting here looking at a clipboard. I'm ready. And Mad Creative, very nice. Hopefully you enjoy it. Wait, the... Oh, I guess it just wasn't on the Xbox. Because I was about to say, I know it was on PC. But hopefully you enjoy it. And then, of course, the other thing, since it is a beta one, there is no audio from the other plane, I don't think. At least I'm not hearing anything when it flies by, but that's alright. FSR 4 should be on now in the beta. Nice. And away he goes. You know, this might be a perfect thumbnail for the video as well. I'll use both of those. Because it'll be better with all three. Very nice. How do you see your person walking around like that on PS5? You mean the third party? Or third person? Third party. You just go to settings and then oops, not main menu. You go to settings, advanced options, and then you'll have allow third person view camera. Oh, is that what's okay? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Sim Update 6 seems to have kind of freaked some things out, especially on the multiplayer side of things. Oh, you know what? It's probably not because it's probably because we're on different versions. Because normally I shouldn't, because obviously you guys are just on 5.1, right? Because normally I shouldn't even be seeing this, so that's why the props are broken. They're not actually broken. These models just shouldn't even be here, is what's going on. So hang on, wait a minute. So 09 ID. Let me get out of the beta really quick. And we'll see that, because that's probably why all those issues are occurring for those that are on the beta. They're seeing other players they're not even supposed to be seeing, which is leading to those issues. So let me bail out of the beta real quick, and then we'll showcase it again. Because then we should also see the smoke and get the correct audio, and the prop will probably be working as well. So that's probably the primary reason why, because I thought they fixed it, because it happened with the 5.1 build, and then they said they were going to fix that. I guess they never did anything with it. So that's exactly why that's all happening then. Because I noticed the post, somebody did like a community flight, and they didn't see any blades moving everywhere, and that's because everybody's on different versions. So hang on, this won't take me too long. I just want to see it in action fully, so we all get the same the same visuals here before we wrap on up. That's why that's happening. Because I meant to ask, I was like, oh, you guys on, the beta as well? But we had the whole thing where somebody else wasn't in the beta and we saw them too. Because if that Piaggio did get close to us, we wouldn't have seen its props animated either. Sorry, it's a blank screen, I know. I'm waiting for Xbox Insider Hub to figure out that I want to leave the beta for a second. That explains why I was seeing so many players too, because I was like, wow, there's a lot of people in the beta when I was just doing other stuff on my own. All right, there we go. Let me get this back open. Should only be like an 8 gigabyte update. Here, hang on. Let me just do a desktop so you can see something at least. Oh, yeah, there we go. Just, oh, goodness. All right. Close that out. Close this out. Minimize that. All right. It's a nice background today. And then we'll pop back in there. I just want to see. That runway making thing you showed us is really cool, but I wish it was made for Xbox as well. I would love to see that stuff come over to console as well. That would be really nice. But for the foreseeable future, it'll definitely be just a PC thing for sure. Come on, don't take too long. So we have new F30. I don't know. I haven't paid attention to the PC Xbox marketplace. I do not know. There we go, getting some movement here. Cause yeah, I want to showcase the cool air show with all its glory for sure. I mean, from a creator point, it's cool. I don't have to worry about like, oh, I don't see you. It's, oh, are you on the beta, or all that type of stuff. So I'm just not sure why that would break the props and stuff like that, though. I guess on one hand, it's not really supposed to be doing that, so that's probably why, but I don't know. I don't know the intricacies of such things. But obviously, they don't plan on removing it, because that already happened with the 5.1 betas as well. And it's obviously continued into 6. Holy crap, this is a 3-hour stream? I didn't realize we've been going for this long. Goodness. Hopefully everybody's had a fun time today. You never know what you're going to run into, though. I mean, alright, let's see. Let's get back in here and see this air show in all of its glory. And audio. So that's the other thing that's broke too, is you won't hear audio from non-beta players. Interesting. All right, let me get rid of that. Go back into the sim, which should be almost, there we go. And then we're going to go right back to where you guys are at, if you're still there. Hopefully you are. Right, Sleepy? I agree. It's not an update. We're just getting the non-beta version. That is all. I can check the forums to see if anything new. Nope. Still on the build 1. But as usual, if there's any new beta builds that come out, we will be sure to cover it, of course. Every time I see the sky is not the limit, I think of when the sim launched and the servers exploded and everybody was mad and... Oh, man. Anyways, let us pop back in here into Idaho. Was this it? I think this is where we were. Make sure that's all on. Perfect. Hope everybody's there. I mean, a lot of that server issue could have been avoided if they didn't do Game Pass day 1. I mean, that was the biggest mistake. I could understand doing Game Pass a little bit later, but man, that was the problem there. Yay! Alright, perfect. I'm back. And on the same build, so I'm interested to see how... See if there's a difference or not. Make sure that's all on. Perfect. Gonna turn up the audio as well. Oh, there we go. Yeah. It is funny seeing the feet sticking out, though, but there we go. And then let me make sure I have this set to on for the smoke. Now I do. Excellent. So, yep, it is just non-beta players' models breaking. Perfect. Let me just record this too, because I always add it to the video. Oh, and I see the smoke. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Yeah, this was worth doing that little switch out of beta. Because now we can really enjoy what we're... I mean, it looked cool before, but now to get everything else that we were missing is awesome. And Drum, this is the upcoming release from Got Friends, the Taylor Craft. It is not released just yet, but it is fantastic, and it comes with the smoke option for aerobatics. Oh, hang on, we got another pass. Nice. I love the fact that we can see a multiplayer player smoke on. It was always such a frustrating thing before where, you know, planes had it, but you wouldn't... Is it lingering, by the way, or is that just some other stuff? Because if that's lingering from the plane smoke, that is a cool detail. It is from the smoke. Look how it's fading through the trees and crap. That's awesome. Very nice landing. Alright, I guess we'll go for another flight here. We may as well. I mean, we're here, right? Oh, hang on. We're not 2024 yet. Hang on. Gotta remember that. Very nice, very nice. I still can't get over that smoke effect, how it lingers and actually moves on. That is a great detail there. And Greg, yep, these are real players that we were seeing there. Clear out the screen here. But yep, so this will be released on the marketplace at some point, and then what was the other question? Actually, I hate this stream now. Waiting for this release will take much longer now after seeing it. I'm sorry, okay? It'll be worth the wait, though. Oh yeah, the smoke is completely different too. Look how it, oh, it's just, I'm sorry I keep talking about the smoke, but it's fantastic. I love how it lingers. That was another thing, when planes did have smoke, you would just see it for a little bit, and then it would disappear after about 3 seconds. So to see where we flew, and then it actually moves in the atmosphere, around the ground, through the trees. I mean, come on. That is so cool. course, gotta give a shout out to the liveries as well. So many amazing choices to choose from. Oh, gotcha, okay. No worries. I'll bring that power back. Just do a little loop here. Oh, you're here. Okay, I thought the name disappeared. Sorry. There we go. No, this is the best smoke I've seen in this sim. The fact that it works from multiplayer players as well. The way it lingers, it isn't like a 5-second smoke and then it's like, oh, okay, there's that. Is fantastic. Oh, there's our third? Alright, nice. Hang on, trying to get this thing set up a little bit here. Trim down just a little. Oh, yeah, something right there. Nice. Oh, that's not as nice. Hang on, sorry. Hold up. Looking backwards was lovely. Looking forward, not as nice. Do we have another good landing option over here? Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, wait. No, yeah, we do have another one. Perfect. We'll just head down there then. Look at that. That's so cool. Nice. And yeah, before we do wrap up the stream, I do want to see the floats. For sure. See how it is. got something to our right. I think we'll just keep going on this way here. 'Cause I think there's still something up ahead. Yes. Perfect. Alright, let me switch over to the stick. Plane's gonna dip a little bit. And is this the spot? Nope, it's a little bit ahead, okay. Bring up the speed just a tad. Oh no. Oh, it is. It is. I don't know what I'm looking at. And there's more. Oh! I was just about to say, I don't know where the third one's at. And there he is. Oh, look at this formation we got going on in here. I had a little bit of a hop there, but I'm alright with that. Nice. Oh, that was no other way to put it than just awesome. So glad we decided to pop back into 5.1 just to see this at its full potential. Instead of the, you know, weirdness that's going on with multiplayer and whatever between 5.1 and 6. Yes. Just don't mind the legs sticking out. I'm sure the avatar will be placed. I mean, that might be because I didn't do the custom avatar thing, maybe. November Zulu Mike Foxtrot is a cool location to check out the floats. Well, then I guess that is what we are going to do here. Nice. That's a, hang on, hold up, that's quite nice right there. go. Save that picture there. Nice little desktop background. But yeah, let's head over there for the floats. F, not M. Oh, what am I? MF. Just making my own thing up. There we go. Oh, what the heck is going on? Is that supposed to be snow? What is that doing? There it is. Regarding any planes in the I mean, they're using a different smoke system, so what you see from what Got Friends made will not be the same as, I think it's one of the extras that have smoke. But again, it won't be as cool as what we've just witnessed there. I mean, that's awesome. Stop the recording on that, because that'll definitely get incorporated into the video. But yeah, into the floats. Oh, what's going to be our next livery? Because again, if you haven't seen it just yet, I'll kind of scrub through it real quick. A plethora. Oh, I like this. This is a nice one. But here, we'll just kind of... We went through it one by one. I'll showcase it again in the video. But you can see you have tons and tons of amazing options. And you are welcome, Drum. Of course, you have the ski variation, the bush one that we just did, and a standard as well. Well, we're not doing live weather, I know that, because that's looking crappy. Some clear sky. We'll do some few clouds. Add a couple clouds over there. So I'm going to assume this has no retractable gear. We'll try it. Obviously, it's probably going to be legitimately chest afloat. So we'll be using our slew mode. Oh, it looks so good, though. I love the ore. That's awesome. Alright, sorry, hang on. Let's... We're going to go ahead and shift on over here. Oh, hold up. I need to turn up my water graphics. Don't mind that. Those are set to ultra low. Oh, we need a nice little, Uh-oh, maybe water... Oh, no, I think it's fine. I think it's just loading and I was a bit worried. Ooh, look at this. Are you kidding me? Alright, and then hand prop from the cockpit. We will definitely try that. So do these variations have anything different, or is it just the antlers and stuff too? It is, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Alright, prop cover off, intake, cover, and water anchor is deployed. Oh, water paddle. What is that? Are you kidding me? There's... Oh, that is so cool. I like how you actually have to hit the analog stick over and over just to simulate rowing. You've got to be kidding me. Yes. I need a canoe mod now. Oh, that's great. Holy crap. Who needs an engine? I'll just paddle into the sky. Oh, I can go backwards? Nice. Okay, well that's... And this is why I like Got Friends, because they do some unique things that I absolutely love. Awesome. We need to hold A, or is there something I need to do? Oh, hang on. I don't think paddles, or things spinning. I'm also still in paddle mode as well. That's probably not helping out. But hang on, I saw something with propeller spinner. Is that what I want? Thank you, Sleepy. You know, it's all in that workout. Oh, shoot. Do the dice now have physics? Was that a Sim Update 6 thing, or are they just needing some work? I can't get over the paddle, though. That was so awesome. I'm gonna have way too much fun with that. If got friends, if you make like a kayak or canoe mod or something, I would be buying that with the way you have that set up. I love it. All right, let's get the anchor down so we don't float away here. Oh, okay. It just doesn't like the cursor or the controller on this. I mean, obviously I need to do some other stuff here too. Hold on. Ugh. Hold on, I'll get this. I will get this. Don't you worry, folks. This is my first hand propeller start here. Nice. Don't want me always having smoke installed or on. An old canoe exists, it's freeware. I will have to check that out. Because I want a canoe now. Oh, beautiful spray. I love a good spray on the water. Nice. Get over to the flight stick here. I'm still thinking, I'm gonna be honest, I'm still thinking about the paddle. It's such a fun way of maneuvering the aircraft on water, which is something I've never experienced in another float variation of an aircraft. That's awesome. Yeah, I will be installing that after this stream. Putting up my fuzzy dice are physics-less. If fuzzy dice not moving is my only complaint, I am perfectly fine with that. But of course, again, this is a beta version of the aircraft that you're seeing here, so things are intended to be broken. Do I have... what is... You know what? I'm flying with the anchor down, aren't I? Oh no, it goes up on its... Okay, good. I was a little worried. Because I've noticed I'm kind of... I don't know if it's wind... No, there we go. It was just really windy back there, I guess. Davids, this is in New Zealand. The airport is November Zulu Mike Foxtrot. Oops, didn't do that. Oh, look at this. This is one of those planes where it's just like, I want to take pictures all the time. I'm gonna go in for a landing here. Nice, Paul. That's awesome. I will be grabbing that canoe as well. I can't believe I didn't even know that was a thing. Nice. Great audio as well. Actually sounds like you're on water instead of it just kind of being the visual aspect of it. Yep, gonna be buying this day one, that's no doubt. I mean, that was already gonna be happening regardless, but just everything that we've seen is just lovely. Yep, Sleepy, we definitely turned off live weather. Oh, I just know, look at the anchor. Nice. But welcome to the flight, Captain FS, as well. I mean, yeah, other than my dice, I've got no notes. I mean, we've been in this plane now for probably an hour or more, and it's the same quality and level of detail and care put into this product like everything else. With any luck, Microsoft will accept a request for a free trial on release day. That'll be awesome. Still weird that that has to go through other people to I don't I don't know. I think some marketplace changes need to happen. Because it's just how that needs to be approved. It's just like, it's my product, and I want to give a free trial. You know, it's just, I think they've made the marketplace ingestion overly complicated. I feel like if you go through all of that work to, first of all, even be allowed to post anything in the marketplace, you should be able to just kind of have most of the control. It's like, hey, I'm going to have this, this, and this enabled. Great. Done. I just think there's way too many, like, barriers for you guys. For sure. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's awesome that the free trial's there for that. But man, I'm not even a developer, and that just sounds so frustrating. It's just like, why is this so convoluted? It's like the marketplace should be like the pinnacle of third-party stuff for the sim, and they seem to make it the opposite of that. It's like, let's make it as difficult as possible. Just weird. But regardless, whenever it arrives, it will be a day one purchase for sure. And I hope eventually you guys can make it over to PlayStation. I know PlayStation players would love your lineup of aircraft. Get that smoke going again. Look how it blends in with the lighting from the sun as well. See how it's dark over in the shade? Love how it interacts with that too. Oh, who's this? Who's hiding around the corner here? Oh, nobody. It was just... Oh, no. It's Vusi! And host the post. Welcome to the stream, where we had an impromptu little sneak peek at Got-Friend's newest aircraft, the Taylorcraft BC-12D. Uh-oh, does this dead end over here? Yeah, Sleepy, if you don't own the specific third-party aircraft, you will not see that specific aircraft. Just like whatever that helicopter is, I don't own that. So it's just showing up with a passive model. Oh no, it goes a little bit further, alright. I was a little bit worried. Can we talk about the, like... Oh my goodness. See how it's getting lit up by the reflections on the mountain? You get that lighter color going. It's just... Ooh, my goodness. What an aircraft. I mean, they have the ability to land on the ground once. And then you'll need some new floats after that. I mean, some float aircraft also have retractable gears. This, of course, does not. It is full float. Alright, folks, it's looking a little dire situation over here at this point. I think we're going to hop over to the left and return back. I'm assuming that's why Mac was turning around earlier. That's alright, I just really wanted to see this rock face over here. And Wild Bison, this is the soon to be out at some point Taylorcraft aircraft from Got Friends. They were kind enough to send me a beta version of the aircraft to showcase here live. And what a plane it is. Hey Toby, welcome to the stream. And yes, that is true, Paul. That and the Grand Caravan. The Air Tractor float variation has wheels as well. So it just depends on the aircraft. Liveries are awesome. Just every single one I've seen so far is so nice to have that selection. I think you should do a monthly long stream like the Grand Canyon run last week. Each month, a different platform would be exciting. Are we talking like the driving stuff and everything like that? I mean, we typically try to, I mean, most of the time when we do the long flights, we're always kind of switching planes throughout. But glad you enjoyed the drive in the Got Friends Project Cart. I kind of want to do one of those streams in the canoe now. So we'll probably be doing that at some point. There may even be a video, because I want a canoe now. I mean, honestly, it's probably easier to maintain a float plane as opposed to a boat, because not everything is always submerged underwater. Because obviously, float planes can get delivered up onto land on a trailer and all that, so they're not always sitting in the water. And then, of course, if they are, you're really dealing with the floats and whatever sprays on the bottom of the aircraft as well, but I'd rather have a float plane than a boat anyways. I mean, look how cool this looks. You can't do this in a boat. Nice. It is, host. Got some folks from Got Friends with us. Oh, that was... It took a second for my eyes to realize what I was looking at. I was like, wow, why did it all get so dark? Definitely a beautiful area. I mean, anytime you're flying around New Zealand, you're always getting some just awesome flights in. It was a lovely recommendation for our float. Alright, let's see what the audio sounds like from inside on a water landing. Nice. All right. Shut it on down. Let's throw our anchor out. And there we go. And of course you do get to see the anchor actually deployed, because we saw it was hooked up over here. Well, this was everything I was expecting from this aircraft, for sure. Again, I want to say a very big thank you to Got Friends for even making this happen. Looking forward to doing a full-on video with this, of course, which will be utilizing some of that multiplayer footage that we did as well. Oh, hang on. Get this nonsense setting out of here. I don't know why that's not the default anyways. There we go. But yeah, this was pretty much perfect. That's all I know. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this almost 4-hour long stream on the PC. This is... It was, I think, the 40s. Is what Max said. But yeah, you're pretty much in that right range, host. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks again to Got Friends for letting us showcase this lovely aircraft early. And I can't wait to do some more flying with it. So, that's that. Oh, that was a blast. The 24 native version is going to be even better. Thanks so much for checking this out. Impromptu. Oh, absolutely. Anytime you want me to showcase something of yours, I am all for it. Just like I can't wait to dive into that canoe that I'll get into as well. So that'll be fun. But, alright, everybody. I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.